On this video, I just finished the last video. I am going to install a eBay fuel pressure regulator into the BMW. On the last video, if you missed it, this is a E46. It's a 2001 BMW 330i. It's my drift car. I put the return line right up here, so I'm not gonna show you how this is done on this video. You do not have this line in here. You need to bring that up. So check out the last video to see how it's done. If you saw the last video already, let's go to work. Okay, first thing we need to know is bottom part is return, and either left or right is the fuel, right? So this fuel, it doesn't go anywhere. So what happens is the fuel goes to the engine. While it goes to the engine on the same I keep saying tube or pipe, on the same hose, we're gonna cut it and goes to this guy here, right? So you imagine there is some pressure going to the engine and coming here, but here goes nowhere, so the pressure keeps going up. Now it reaches the pressure X, right? 43 psi, for example. Then this thing here is going to start releasing gas to the return line, and this is the return line, and that's the return line I showed you right here, right? So this goes right in here, and what happens, because it releases the gas out of here, this side here will lose some pressure, enough pressure to keep it at 43 psi. So if you wanna go higher or lower, you just unscrew the top here and figure it out how it goes. Anyway, the vacuum line is here, and this is also going to interfere on how this pressure works. So 43 psi without the vacuum line, that's how we configure. When you put the vacuum line, it's going to be 43 all the way around. So now we decide that the input from the gas is coming from that side. I'm gonna shut this side here. So usually you have a gasket that comes with your kit, so you put the gasket in there. I have a gasket in here already, and I'm gonna tighten this guy up. Don't need to do anything crazy, you just tighten using your hands. This is aluminum, and you have the gasket that should do the work. Now we need to make a couple hoses. So the return line, I can do a couple things, right? One is I can take this out of here. I need to kind of measure where it will come. I don't want a lot of I don't want it to be too loose. Okay, so I decided to use this guy here. So hose is in there. I don't actually need that because that's just for the breeder line. So I want to see if this here actually goes inside. Woo. Wow. Okay, need to go a little deeper. So I'm gonna hold this with something and keep tightening. That should have a gasket in there. Right, so the return line is good. I can either remove this thing out of here or expand this hole a tiny bit more. There you go. Not bad, huh? I need to now fix the little thing. yeah, just need to be sure that everything is tight enough and put the input in there. Alright guys, so just to finish this video, I made the last line, which was like this. So I put one line, I put the L, and the other one is straight. I took the engine out of the car again because now I just set the turbo. I'm gonna assemble the transmission and the plate and all that stuff. So here it is done. So we have the fuel pressure regulator. One side, and this is good information. One side here is the fuel feed. This fuel goes nowhere, right? And it could be from here also. So you could have a fuel feed in here or here. And this goes down there, right? What's going to happen is going to feed from there, get in here, and stop in here and mark the pressure. If the pressure reaches whatever is set in here, right? Usually it's 43 that comes factory, but we never know. So once it reaches here, it's going to go to the return, and the return line is the return line that we assemble. Here on the engine side, we have this here. So I have the OEM lines. I was able to relocate this here because of the engine mount. Have the OEM lines. I made this one that I hope it holds. This is a proper hose, but you know, I end up removing the OEM fitting and fitting with this guy here. I got this T, and this T here is one. This is going to be the input that I got this click thingy. So clicks in there, goes to the engine, and the other one goes to the fuel pressure. And you know, something goes wrong, stops right there. So I might change this here and put straight going in here and on the side going to the fuel pressure, because this would make more sense. So I'll do that now. But yeah, apart from that, things are going well. I don't have any craziness happening right now. Yeah, nothing new. Just gonna clean this bay, put some of those yellow things in here. It's gonna look dope. And I'm also gonna delete this guy since the engine is out. So another video coming using the chasing base, chasing base, something like that, kit. All right. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. This helps me a lot. Leave a little thumbs up right here. Now I think it's on my left side, but it gets on your right side. So yeah, right here. Subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to comment if you have some comment to make, and I'll see you on the next video.